Jai Shri Ram. My name is Krupa Shankar and I am recording all these words because these are words that have appeared in several GRE exercises published by different publishing houses. I don't have to name them. I buy every book that is published and I work out all the exercises, and then I notice that these are words that are occurring very frequently. So if you are a GRE aspirant, you should trust me and listen to all this and understand these words. Only then you can do well in the GRE. This word elitist is a negative word. Elite means the upper class, exclusive class, the super wealthy, the stinking rich. There are different types of elite anyway. So within elite, now let us look at the word elite. Digerati, Digerati. The Digerati is the computer geeks, the software geek. Geek. Geek means an eccentric fellow who's very, very knowledgeable and all that. Digerati. Literati is the authors, the very famous celebrity authors. So they are literati. Patrician, Patrician, aristocrat, rajas and nawabs and all that. Next, another member of the elite would be cognoscenti, 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 or which mean intelligentsia, Intelligentsia, intelligentsia. The most intelligent people, the high IQ people of a society are called the cognoscenti or intelligentsia. That is another member of the elite. And then you have glitterati, Glitterati. Glitterati is the film stars, rock stars, pop stars. They are glittering, shining, makeup. What do you call that? What is that word for their makeup? Grease paint. The actor's makeup is called grease paint. Well, a humorous term anyway. Makeup, grease paint. So these are all members of elite. Digerati, literati, cognoscenti, glitterati, patrician or aristocrat. 5. So the gentry, Gentry, gentry also means people who are very wealthy, who have a lot of land and property and all. They are called the gentry of any city, gentry of Hyderabad. The opposite of elite is the common people. The synonyms for the common people are hoi polloi, Hoipolloi, hoi polloi. Rabble, Rabble, rabble. So rabble rouser means a demagogue. Rabble means common people, rouse means to provoke. One who provokes the common people, causing riots and all that. A firebrand leader. Firebrand means one who stokes the passions of the public and causes revolutions and riots and all that. Demagogue, rabble rouser, Demagogue. Agog means excited. Dema means people. Demagoguery. A demagogue is a person. Demagoguery is what a demagogue does. That is delivering speeches that leads to riots and all kinds of social unrest, civil unrest. So incendiary speeches is what a demagogue will give. A demagogue is also known as a rabble rouser. So rabble means common people. Other terms for common people are laity, Laity, layman, Laymen, or layman, common man. Canaille, Cannaille, riffraff, Riff. Riffraff would mean within the common mind the most disreputable sections of society. The pickpockets, the prowlers and hustlers. Hustlers mean street walkers, prostitutes, and all that. So, dregs of society. Dregs, dregs. Dregs of society means the most disreputable sections of society. So, common people is hoi polloi, canaille, rabble, layman, laity, plebeian, Plebian. Mind you, all these words have occurred in the GRE and these are pretty common words. Unfortunately, our Indian education system, we are all victims of Indian education system. If you are educated, that means you are a victim of the Indian education system, an educated Indian you are. And you have not been taught anything worthwhile in school. We have been taught rubbish, nonsense, which has no link with the outside world. And so also the English that we were taught was miserable. I have no love lost for English. No love lost is an idiom which means without any love. I have no love lost for English, but I know that today We all must master this language, because even within India, if you speak good English, people will think that you are very intelligent and they will give you a good job. And even if you are not intelligent, if you can speak good English, you have an advantage. So if you are, anyway, we are all intelligent. If we speak good English, we have a double advantage, double whammy. Okay, so elite means upper, exclusive, high class. I gave you the different sections. Middle class, the word is bourgeoisie. 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 That is how it is pronounced. The spelling is bourgeois. Bourgeoisie. Bourgeois mentality means middle class mentality. Middle class mentality means, chasing degrees. We want a BA, MA, FRCS, ABCD, PhD in this, PhD in that. పొట్ట పడిస్తే అక్షరం ఉండదు. साला इतने आधा दर्जन क्वालिफिकेशन लेके रखेगा पर उसको काम बिल्कुल नहीं आता है. तो ऐसे गधे बहुत हैं हमारे सोसाइटी में. सो मिडिल क्लास मेंटालिटी का मतलब ये है रनिंग आफ्टर डिग्रीज एंड अवॉइडिंग ऑल टाइप्स ऑफ रिस्क, एंड दे वांट टू डू सिविल सर्विसेज, गेट इनटू द गवर्नमेंट जॉब्स, because then you can become the son-in-law of the government and you can make money by all corrupt means. Because there, even if you get caught, you will be suspended and you will be given subsistence allowance, which means 50% of the salary, so that you can survive. Many people, I worked in the government for nearly 10 years, and later I worked in the private. In the government, I have seen many people deliberately get suspended. They do something and get caught deliberately. Why? Because they have other businesses to handle. After they get suspended in a government job, they get 50% subsistence allowance and they carry on their business outside. So it's a wonderful idea. Simple, isn't it? So यहाँ का 50% वैसे भी सैलरी मिलेगा, बाहर फुल टाइम धंधा कर लो. तो हमारा चूतियप्पा ये है हमारा देश के अंदर, जब तक ये रिजर्वेशन ये सब बकवास नहीं हटेगा, दिस कंट्री कैनॉट progress. If we take one step forward, these fellows are pulling us 3 steps backward. So anyway, I've discussed bourgeois mentality. Middle class mentality means collecting lot of degrees and avoiding all risk and getting into government jobs. So unless we develop entrepreneurship, we cannot progress. Hindus by nature are entrepreneurs. We don't like to work under anybody. Natveva aryasya dasa bhava. The Veda says Natveva aryasya dasa bhava. Arya is not a civilization. Arya is not a race like those fake historians told you. Aryan invasion theory is the biggest whopper, we were told in our school textbook. Whopper means big lie. WHOPPER. Whopper means pedda abaddam, bada jhoot. So natveva aryasya dasa bhava, which means one who is an Arya can never become a slave. So slavery is not in our blood. Slavery is institutionalized by both Bible and Quran. In Islam and Christianity, slavery has been institutionalized, which means it is an established custom. It's considered perfect and justified. So the infidels or kafirs and heathens can all be enslaved. So this is the truth about those two religions. Whereas a Hindu can never be enslaved, because he is psychologically not attuned to serving anybody. He is a master of his own self. That's why our Veda says Aham Brahmasmi. Aham Brahmasmi. I am the Lord. Ishvaraha. Parameshwara is Krishna. We are all Ishwaras. That is what Veda teaches us. Now, elitist is a word which means relating to elites, giving special treatment and advantages to wealthy and powerful people. Elitist colleges, elitist country club. So in Hyderabad also, in many cities we have elitist clubs where you are expected to wear shoes and come, wear a suit and come. I refuse to go to one particular army club. Even in our army, this nonsense is there. It is strange. I was invited and I was told that I should come in a suit and boot. I said, sorry, I will come in a dhoti. They said, no, I didn't go. So I don't care. Why should you have any elitist country club and a club like that, even after we are independent? This is a sign of mental slavery, actually. Cosmetic surgery is still mostly an elitist preoccupation. Elitist preoccupation, yes. जिसके पास पैसा ज़्यादा है, they will get that rhinoplasty, nose का surgery, and buttocks also they are getting it shaped. elitist hotels, elitist amenities. And elitist tendency means snobbish, regarding other people as inferior because they lack power or wealth or status. So an elitist snob. There are many elitist snob among my own relatives. They will buy expensive clothes, expensive watches, they will eat expensive food, they will live in expensive apartments, but their minds are hollow. They are basically idiots. So these are elitist snobs. So elitist classmates, elitist people, elitist amenities. So one who is an adherent of elitism, attitudes and beliefs are biased in favor of a socially elitist class of people. Somebody who regards himself as superior, elitist snob, very snobbish. They look down on other people. These are elitist snobs, right? And the elitists are people who also believe that society should be led by an elite. Now, interestingly, the word opposite of this is populist. Now, populist is also a negative word. Populist means pandering to public taste. Pandering means catering to the vulgar desires. Populist cinema, populist literature, populist schemes by politicians. Politicians often dole out populist schemes. ये फ्री वो फ्री सब फ्री. अबे साले सब फ्री देगा तो टैक्स हम लोग क्या चूतिए हैं भरने के लिए हैं? And this kind of nonsense, that is why we are failing as a democracy. So I have to use strong words. Chutiappa is a nice word that has got into the English dictionary also. Chutiappa. Populist cinema means in which there will be 2 rape scenes, one or two item number dances and dirty dialogues, because that's what the public want. Populist means pandering to the vulgar taste of the public, catering to the vulgar dirty desires of the public. So populist is also a negative word, but it is the opposite of elitist, which is also a negative word. This is the beauty of English. Jai Shri Ram.